Time for Cranberries. By Lisl H. Detlefsen, illustrated by Jed Henry. Dad's pickup truck thumps and bumps down the road. Mom and I bounce in the backseat as he drives through our cranberry marsh. It's harvest time, and I'm finally old enough to help. Dad asks, "Are you ready, Sam?" "Yes." We hop out, and our waders slip and slurp in the mud. The first beds where the cranberry vines grow have been flooded for picking. The tips of the vines peek out from shallow water. Dad steers the picking machine straight down the length of the bed. Trails of berries hop and pop behind him. "When can we eat them?" I ask. "When we're done harvesting," Mom says. "Now it's time for booming." We keep flooding the picked bed until the vines are completely covered and the berries bob on the water. We pull the boom off a giant spool and it slaps and flaps the water as we toss it in. The foam-filled boom floats, just like the cranberries. I climb into one tractor with Dad, and Mom drives the other. As the tractors move, the boom collects the cranberries. I watch to make sure we catch every single one. "Time for eating?" I ask. "Not yet," Dad says. "Time for corralling." We wade in, huffing and puffing as we lasso the cranberries. The wet boom zooms through my hands. I slide and slip. Water rushes into my waders and down to my toes. As I fall, Dad pulls me back up and hollers, "Time for splashing." Mom laughs as she sprays Dad with a wet blast of berries. We splish and splash until the autumn air makes me shiver. Dad lifts me out of the bed and I squish back to the pickup. "I always say you're not a cranberry grower until you fall in," Dad says. I have to change into dry clothes, but cranberry growers like me don't mind. You need to be prepared for everything when it's time for harvest. We continue corralling the cranberries into one big bunch called a pot. I need every bit of my super strength to help Dad heave the boom against the weight of all those berries. As we tighten the boom, 2 spinning paddles push the cranberries to the suction pump and into the cleaner. "Time for cleaning," Mom says. We climb the ladder to the top of the cleaner. Bright berries bounce and boogie down the metal grates. I check the spray bars to make sure the water pushes every bad berry and cranberry leaf through the grates and down to the trash truck. The good cranberries fall into the delivery truck and pile higher and higher. "Look at all those cranberries," I say. "Is it time for eating now?" "Almost," Dad says. "But first, it's time for delivery." While Dad drives down the highway, I pull the cord to blare the horn. The other drivers honk back and wave along the way. At the receiving station, the smell of fresh cranberries fills the air. The truck tips and our fruit pours out, flooding the pool with billions of berries. I can't wait any longer. I reach in and grab a handful. My lips pucker as I crunch and munch the tart and tangy fruit. "Finally," I say, "time for eating." Day after day and week after week we harvest. As the last leaves fall, we deliver our final truckloads of cranberries. One frosty morning, I follow my nose to the kitchen. The oven door clangs and bangs as Mom takes out cranberry pies. "Yes," I cheer. "Time for Thanksgiving." I love every season on our marsh, but I think fall will always be my favorite. For cranberry growers like me, fall means it's time for cranberries. The end.